Good morning everyone, I'm going to do a video showing you most of the DSP from the new 2023 to 2024 annual catalogue. So it is shown on, at the end I'm going to show you the white centre 12 by 12, this one, speciality 12 by 12 paper. And then I'm also going to show you the 2023 to 2025 in colour 12 by 12 luster speciality paper. I'm going to start with a Bright and Beautiful, which is 12, and then Countryside In. I haven't got the Delightfully Eclectic. I'm going to show you Earth and Elegance, Fresh as a Daisy, Glorious Gingham, Inked Botanicals, Let's Go Fishing. I'm saving less shop for a product-based class using the Designer Series paper, Masterfully Made, Stargazing, Zoo Crew, and then the lovely Gold Celebrations 12 by 12 Speciality Designer Series paper. So let's begin. So first of all, we've got this gorgeous Bright and Beautiful 6 by 6 paper. So I'm just going to show you both sides, that side, and then there's stars. In fact, I'm going to start it this way around. So that's the more dynamic side, and then you've got a sort of colour wash on the back. Lovely brightly coloured stars, colour wash on the back, swirls and stars and confetti and blue on the back, stars, and then that's Marina Mist on the back. Some squiggles, and that must be Lost Lagoon on the back. This I think is Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon again. Mixture of colours with Lemon Lime Twist. Dots, larger circles with Lemon Lolly, and then you've got that lovely bubble bath with some fresh freesia and a lovely watercolour wash on the back. Triangles, stripes, and then stars. So that's the lovely Bright and Beautiful 6 by 6. Then you come to the Countryside In 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. So the first one's got lovely trees, and then it's a smaller design on the back, and then you've got the fox with a more solid design on the back. This one goes with the embossing folder, so the embossing folder fits exactly onto the doily and the leaves and the flowers, which is really lovely. Stripes on the back, those are gorgeous birds. Stripes on the back, and I love the bunny rabbits, I think they're really cute. More stripes, and then you've got a lovely floral design with a more solid design on the back. So those are the Countryside In papers. Now we're going to look at Earth and Elegance 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. So this is Pebbled Path, one of the new in colours. And that's Moody Mauve with a lovely checkered design. That I think is probably Copper Clay, and I think that's Marina Mist. And this is a very interesting, sort of looks like a stitch design with gorgeous pretty peacock on the back, and that's stripes. I think that's Marina Mist, a sort of denim look on that one, a fabric feel to it. This is more like pottery, which obviously the suite does show. Pottery, gorgeous colour wash with pretty peacock. Very interesting, that could do with a coffee sort of card, couldn't it, with drips going down. And this would go with Playing in the Rain, because you've got longer raindrops with a different colour coordination. Next is Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper. So these all have the in colours on the back. So this is the design, and you've got Pebbled Path on the back. This is lovely because it cuts up into all sorts of different pieces which you can make individual cards out of, with Moody Mauve on the back, larger daisies with a mixture of, I think, Lemon Lime Twist or Granny Apple Green with pretty peacock on the back, which obviously isn't an in colour for this year. This is Moody Mauve with some wild wheat, and then you've got wild wheat on the back. Again, a smaller daisy design with boho blue on the back, and the boho blue with a copper white flowers with copper clay centres, and you've got copper clay on the back. So I think that's really clever the way they design that, with the design on one side and then a more of a colour wash on the back. So now we come to Let's Go Fishing. I love this one with the blue fish, absolutely fabulous. And then you've got more like a sort of denim feel with wooded planks, blue wooded planks on the back. You've got your fishing rods, and that's like fishing net, but you could use it as chicken wire as well on the back. This is a maritime map. I'll have to ask my son, who's in the Merchant Navy, if he can recognise the signs on that map. And there's a lovely sort of, it looks like waves, water ripples Then you've got the flies for the fishing and a checkered design, flies for fishing again and a stripy design, and then larger fish that you can cut out individually with a checkered design. So that's the Let's Go Fishing. Now we come to Masterfully Made. This is very bright and dynamic. So here you've got a fabric scene with mountain, sky, and then lovely, it almost looks volcanic. And then that's berry burst on the back. This could make easily 6 card fronts. And then that's Pretty Peacock in sort of strips of designer series paper. Interesting way to do a card, that. Just tear your designer paper into strips, stick them all together. A gorgeous detailed floral arrangements there with fresh freesia on the back. And again, this is scraps of designer series paper with gorgeous stripes of designer series paper in purples and a tiny spot of yellow on the back. Again, a gorgeous floral scene with Pretty Peacock design on the back. And then a larger, I think it looks just like a photograph with lemon lime twist on the back. So that was Masterfully Made. And this one's Stargazing, which is absolutely beautiful. So you've got the blue and so that's fresh freesia, I think, and then you've got starry sky. You've got probably Tahitian tide and lemon lime twist or parakeet party planets and a starry sky on the back. Then you've got orange and pink planets here. Another starry sky on the back. That looks like galaxies to me, with a design which is berry burst with little tiny stars on the back. Another galaxy. And a similar design to that one, but with Tahitian tide and starry sky. Another galaxy, and then gorgeous bright orange pumpkin pie on the back. And then the other galaxy, and then lemon lime twist on the back. So absolutely fabulous, bright dynamic colours up to that paper. The next one is Zoo Crew. I'm not giving out this in my paper share because it would cut too many of the animals in half and waste them. But I will be doing a class using the designer series paper. And the back of these are either white with black or mainly black with white. So here you've got, these are all musical. These are all camping with a sort of white with black print. And then these are all ballet dancing. Again, so 3 have white with a little bit of black on. This is party, and the rest, these ones are mainly black with a little bit of white on. That one's different hobbies, you can see, and black with white on. And then this is to do with scooters. And some of these are cut out by, one on each one is said that's cut out with the dies. That one is cut out with the dies. That one is cut out with the dies. Then you've got, I think that one is cut out with the dies. And then the llama knitting is cut out with the dies. And the crocodile on the bicycle, the dies would cut out 1, 2, 3 of those. So next we come on to the, this one is called Gold Celebrations. And this is the acetate. You get 6 pieces of 12 by 12 acetate. So in my paper share, so you've got gold on one side and silver on the other. So that's 1 piece. You get 2 of each of these in the pack. You've got gold on that side and you've got silver on the other, and then this is gold on one side and silver on the other. So they're really fabulous, those acetates, which go very well with the balloon set. Now we've got the white core speciality cardstock, which is this one. Slightly thinner, it's textured as well, so if you tear it you get a white core in it. So this one is boho blue. You can see it's quite thin, like a sort of paper. And then you've got berry burst. I think you can just see the texture on, if I just hold it up there, you can see the texture on it. So it's not cardstock, it's like slightly thicker paper. You've got bubblegum there, lemon lime twist, and then night of navy. So you get 2 of each one. You get 10 sheets, 2 of each colour in the pack. And then the other side, I've got the 2023 to 2025 in colour 12 by 12 speciality luster paper. So you get 2 sheets of each colour. So this is boho blue, and you can probably see the luster, the lovely shine on it. Then you've got copper clay, moody mauve, Wild Wheat and Pebbled Path. And I've left out, there's 2 others that I haven't done yet, which I meant to do in between. But there's this one, which is called Inked Botanicals 6x6. So you get 4 of each design, and there are 12 designs. So there's that one, and these go with the stamp set. And there's 2 punches that go with the suite as well. So these would go really nicely with the stamp set. And that's Lost Lagoon. And that's mainly Petal Pink with some Calypso Coral and some Bubble Bath. Lost Lagoon with perhaps a bit of Pool Party. That I think is Crushed Curry, the colour with it. There's a lovely combination of colours. And then you've got Lost Lagoon one with that's Crushed Curry. Mainly Calypso Coral with a combination of different colours. Lost Lagoon with a lovely checkered pattern. Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, combination of colours, and then mainly Calypso Coral. So that's the Inked Botanicals 6x6 Designer Series paper. And the last one I've got to show you is the Glorious Gingham 6x6 Designer Series paper. So there are 40 sheets of this one. You get 8 of each colour. So you get one which is Pecan Pie with the tiny checks and the larger checks. This one is Pretty Peacock. This one is Lemon Lime Twist. This one is Blueberry Bushel. And then lastly you've got, that one's Berry Burst, and that's the back. So there we go. So that's all the papers I've got. I wanted to show you all before I actually finished cutting out my paper share. So I hope you've enjoyed that short video, and I hope it's helped you to decide whether you want to buy any of our Designer Series paper or not. If you haven't got a demonstrator, then you're welcome to look me up and choose me as your demonstrator. My name's Fanny Stafford, and you can contact me if you want to ask any questions. Thanks very much. Bye for now.